Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pastor Isaac Y. Adams, ESQ, Senior Pastor, Global Kingdom Church, Abuja. I'm here on air to react to what has been going on social media, championed by one Daddy Freeze, emphasizing and encouraging people not to pay tithe for the church. First and foremost, I would like to assert that tithe payment in Christianity is not after the Levitical priesthood, it is after the Melchizedek priesthood, whom Abraham paid tithe to. The word tithe means masa. Masa means the rich. That's in Hebrew. So if you really want to be rich, it is important you pay tithe. When Jacob practiced it, it was not under the law, and God blessed him tremendously. Dangote of Nigeria today gives to pastors and also imams, and God prospers him. Nobody gets rich by mere savings. You need to sow in order to reap. And if there is any authority that should sanction the church on payment of tithe or not, it's not one Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze was a failure in marriage. With due respect to you, if you can't keep a house, how can you keep a church? So you have no business. From now, I want you to keep quiet on that matter. You have no business in that area. The Bible says under the law, if you are guilty of breaking one law, you are guilty of breaking one law. And issue of divorce or non-divorce is not an issue of the law. No, Jesus said you should not divorce your wife. It is Jesus that says so, not necessarily Moses. So we want you to stay put and be quiet on this matter completely. And I want to warn you that if you don't keep quiet, your life will begin to freeze from now. As your name is, so shall you be, like Nabal. The Bible says he has his name. So please have respect for men of God and whatever they are doing. If you are not wearing a shoe, you don't know where it pinches. So please be silent. If not, you will be silent. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Church, if you want to be rich, go ahead and pay your tithe. Money is the will of the gospel. So devil cannot use one Daddy Freeze to cripple the will of the gospel. People are envious and angry of the prosperity of the church today. Though other great men of God will not come out and talk the way I'm talking. But I'm trying now to pour out my heart, because enough is enough. Please, if you pay tithe, go ahead and pay. I pay, and God prospers me, increasingly, multiplying me. I don't beg. I'm not under church salary, yet I'm wealthy. I bless people with my resources on philanthropic grounds. So there are other forms of giving, tithing, giving, etc. In fact, in the New Testament, we don't necessarily practice limited to tithing. We practice beyond tithing. Jesus said that ye ought to do. He didn't condemn it. He didn't abolish it, remember. But he said we should be more benevolent. In other words, in addition to your tithe, give more to the needy, give more to the old, give more to orphans, give more to widows. They sold their lands and brought everything. We're not talking of tithing. Who is talking about tithing? We're talking of people that sell their properties and bring money for the kingdom movement. So that if you just watch, this is the era of the prosperity of the church. In fact, you've not seen giving yet. This is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. You are complaining about aircraft and so on. You've not seen anything yet. The church is about to build churches in the space. What are you talking about? We have people in space stations. We are about to build churches in space. So you've not seen anything yet. So stop complaining about that. If you want to prosper, simply get a church and bless it. You can send your tithe even to mission works. So you can come out and react. There's also one quiz that talks on relationship issues that says tithing is a sin. It's an error. I didn't expect that from you at all. Probably because none of them runs a church, so they don't know what it means to pay staffs in the church and to also run benevolence programs within the church in order to maintain the church structure. And there's corporate social responsibilities by the church. For example, Dunamis Church in Abuja tarred the road in front of their church. Is that a corporate social responsibility? So if there's no tithe, how will we be able to do that? In our church here, we place a lot of people on scholarships. So what are you talking about? Please, damn it, and be silent in Jesus' name. God bless you. I worship you.